What's going on, guys? How you guys doing today? All right, hope everyone's doing well. Just chilling. I know the Sixers are playing now. I know the Flyers should be playing today, unless they already played today. Yeah. So a lot to deal with today. I mean, we got a pretty good first day, except for what's been going on with these tweaked injuries, and just injuries in general have been kind of crazy. Unfortunately, it's something that we really don't want to go through. You know what I mean? And it's something that we really don't really want to see. You know what I mean? So it's been tough. It's been tough, but it is what it is. You know, Flossy Drew, what's going on? Yeah, how you doing, dude? Tonio, what's going on, man? Welcome back, bro. Welcome back. So it's been kind of crazy. So I'm hoping that, you know, everything, you know, kind of, you know, I'm hoping that, you know, everything kind of calms down. It's been the first day, so, you know, I'm happy Carson Wentz. I think number one, the most important thing is Carson Wentz looks great. Carson Wentz looks fantastic. And you can't really complain at all. I really like the way Carson does look. His throws have been looking pretty good, especially his deep throws that we have been seeing clips of those as well. So we've been really happy about that. And when you really go through everything, you really can't complain at all. I mean, it's unfortunate, you know, you lose two guys, not even just the two different positions, but, you know, two guys, you know, Derek Barnett and Javon Hargrave, like two guys that really need to have big years, are not going to be here. Okay, and that's where it's kind of crazy right now. So I don't know where this is going to go in the future, but I'm hoping to God that, you know, something does happen and, you know, these guys come back. I mean, when you hear Doug say week to week for Derek Barnett, week to week is not going to be here for a while. Then you hear multiple weeks for Javon Hargrave. We gave Javon Hargrave, what, top 6 defensive tackle money. You know, a lot going on with that. You know what I mean? So, yo, Lurk TV, what's going on, man? How you doing, bro? Fly goes fly, my boy. I hope, you know, with those injuries, we're going to be okay. We're going to be fine. I'm not worried about it. You know, I know Dallas is dealing with an already lost a player for the year. Gerald McCoy, I think, blew out his quad today, so which I found out because I was reading tweets about the injuries for the Eagles, and Cowboy fans came in there and they were like, well, that's for laughing at us. And I was like, what the hell's going on? So then I found out Gerald McCoy ended up getting hurt. He's out for the whole entire year. Didn't think that was going to happen whatsoever, but it did happen. And so the Cowboys lose Gerald McCoy for the year. You know, it's a loss, I guess, but he's washed. What did I say? He's just washed. It is what it is. But with these injuries, guys, I wouldn't even worry too much. I mean, it's always something to worry about. But it's just to a point where we're already kind of used to it, and it's just kind of gets crazy. You know what I mean? So I really wouldn't go too far with it, and kind of, you know, it's only the first day of training camp, and that's pretty much it with that. Yo, Ali, what's going on, man? How you doing, bro? You know, I know there's not gonna probably be much people in here because I know the Sixers are playing right now, and everyone's kind of going and watching that. So hopefully, I don't know if they're gonna get past the first round against Boston. I just don't think it's gonna happen. I don't know. They've been looking more like a first round exit. So I'm really not even sure right now, but we'll see in the future. So, so Jalen Hurts, man. But dude, I mean, we'll talk about Carson Wentz. Carson Wentz been playing, you know, fantastic today. What is he? 13 for 18 today. On, you know, 5 touchdowns today. So, you know, really can't complain about that at all. I mean, John Hightower catches a really good pass today, which is awesome. 30+ yarder. Which is cool. I don't know why Rasul Douglas is still playing. He shouldn't even be on this team. He can't even, he's getting beat by a rookie, and that's not good. It's not good for him at all. So Flossy Drew says, what do you think about Jalen Hurts? Well, Jalen Hurts, let me tell you, Jalen Hurts today, a lot of the coaches are, you know, it's funny because him and Jalen Hurts and Nate Sudfeld split reps today, 16-16. So they split the reps today, even though they say that, you know, Nate Sudfeld is the backup quarterback, but they split the reps today, which is kind of crazy. So I don't know what's going to happen. Just make Jalen Hurts your backup QB. I don't know if Nate Sudfeld can really excel. You know what I mean? I don't know if he has the chance to excel. I don't know. I think Jalen Hurts is going to bring more to the table because he has that scramble ability. I don't think Sudfeld has a scramble ability whatsoever. I think he's more of a pocket guy. I think that Jalen Hurts is more of a balanced guy between, you know, scrambling and staying in the pocket. But his eyes were downfield the whole time. He didn't look scared. He didn't look nervous. Threw some really good passes. I think 2 touchdowns. I forgot his damn name. I said his name before earlier. He only caught 1 ball for us at the end of the year last year. I think it was for the Giants game. I forgot who the hell it was. But both of them had some really cool stuff. So Deontay Burnett caught, I think, 2 touchdowns in the end zone today, which is pretty cool. You know what I mean? So I'm glad that a lot of these young guys are getting a lot of work. I mean, and he's a guy that only caught 1 pass at the end of the year. I think 1 or 2 passes. I think he only caught 1 long pass for one of the games at the end of the year for Deontay Burnett. It's another guy that's, you know, I think he's fast, but his route running is not good. It's not crisp. It's not quick. I just think he's got a really good, like, vertical speed. I think that's all he's really going to bring to the table. Not really sure. Eagle Slayer 95, what's going on, man? How you doing today, bro? We're just chilling today. Flossie Drew says they say Dillard had a bad day. Yeah, Dillard didn't do well. Dillard was dealing with something today. I don't know what the hell's with these guys, man. He's been dealing with something. I don't know what's going on. Akabar, the analyst, Goddard looks amazing. Sorry for skipping your comment. Yeah, he looks. Yeah, Goddard is gonna have. I'm telling you right now, man. Goddard could be a starting tight end for any team in the league right now. Looking fantastic. And we're gonna see what goes on. We're gonna see what goes on. I think Zach Ertz is on contract till next year. I think that's the plan right now. So I think both players are playing throughout 2021, and I think that's when Zach Ertz is up. I mean, I think that's what's going on. That's why I made a video about maybe Zach Ertz could actually, you know, you could trade him after this year, and people get pissed off. But it's like it's the truth, guys. Like, it's the total truth. I mean, you're 60 million over the cap this year, and you're thinking, like, none of this can happen. We can't let go of this one. We didn't think Malcolm Jenkins would be walking, but look what happened. He walked. The Eagles pretty much made him walk, pretty much. They had no choice. They wanted to put Malcolm Jenkins, that money he wanted, into another position. They did. They got Darius Slay here. We got rid of 3rd and 5th round picks. We brought him here, and we paid him. You know, we paid him top corner money, which he deserves. You know what I mean? Which he deserves. So I'm eyeing a lot of good things from this training camp. You know, maybe not having preseason is a good thing because it's more of these guys can get a lot of work in against our own guys, against our own defense. There'll be, you know, a lot more going on. So, you know, I really can't complain about it whatsoever. Like, yeah, I want to see a lot of players go against Nicole Roby-Coleman. I want to see a lot of our young guys go against Darius Slay. I mean, I think it's perfect, honestly. I think we have the perfect defense, perfect roster on defense to put these offensive guys in perspective, put them in a situation where they have to beat the top guys. And if they could do that, or if they at least, you know, if they're 50-50 with the defensive players, you know, going after passes, then fine. I'm good with that. No problem. I mean, there's no issue with that. You know, it is what it is. Eagles, let's see. Eagles Slayer 95 says, chilling off work. You know how it goes. Yeah, man. Same thing. I'm not working either. So it's been a pretty good day today. It was nice watching. I don't know if they had a live practice on the Eagles YouTube page today. I mean, I wish they did. I don't know if they did. I haven't really checked the subscriptions on YouTube today. I kind of just went, it was on Twitter because that's where I get all my news for training camp, what's going on. So do appreciate everybody's being here right now. So I don't know. And then Jason Peters is dealing with a lower body injury of some kind. I don't know what's going on with that. I mean, Jesus Christ. I mean, I'm just tired of this. I'm just tired of it. I was telling these guys, I was telling the Eagles to go get a guard. I was telling the guys to go get a guard and just go pick somebody up. I was just telling everybody to do that, but it just seemed like nobody wanted to do that. Go pick up a guard. Go pick up somebody. I mean, and then Jason Peters is dealing with something as well. It's just absolutely crazy. I'm gonna actually see what it is. I don't know if they actually tell us, but I need to see what it is today. I'm not really sure. I just read that he had like a lower body thing today. I'm not even sure. It says, all right, so Duke Riley was out. JJ Arcega-Whiteside already had an injury already, lower body. I mean, this is just crazy. JJ Arcega-Whiteside, lower body, day to day. Great. That means he's not going to be practicing this. All right, so that's fantastic. Jason Peters, lower body, day to day. We already got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Well, I wouldn't count Duke Riley. He's thick. So you have 4 injuries already. First day of camp, 4 freaking injuries already. I mean, it's just ridiculous. It's just ridiculous. I mean, I'm used to it. I'm used to this shit by now. Allie says, what about Kevon Wallace? Haven't heard any news about Kevon Wallace today. I didn't hear anything. That's why I didn't mention him in any videos today. I did not hear anything about Kevon Wallace at all. But I don't know, man. This is kind of ridiculous. This is getting to a point where it's just getting too much now. Like, and we already got 4 injuries the first day. And most of them are all lower body injuries. And I think not having that mini camp really screwed us up. I think that kind of screwed us. You know, just going into training camp is not good. You know what I mean? Because what happens is when you go into training camp, I mean, obviously we went into training camp light and they did some light stuff. But, you know, the vets weren't here for a while. The rookies were here most of the time. The vets come in and most of the vets are freaking injured. That's what's going on right now. That's what's going on. And, you know, it's hard to play like that. It's hard to practice like that. But I don't give a crap, dude. I don't care. Football is coming in a few weeks. Doesn't even matter at this point. I'm ready for the season. I'm ready to go. And that's it. Whoever plays, plays. Whoever doesn't play. And that's it, man. I just want us to just crack some heads this year. That's it. I mean, we should be used to this, guys. I mean, injuries, we had over 10 injuries last year, and we literally had to rely on off-the-street guys just to win football games. I mean, it was to that point where we had to rely on a third-string tight end, a rookie in J.J. Arcega-Whiteside. Greg Ward was probably the most favorite guy on the field last year, you know? And the starting receivers today were Jalen Reagor, Deshaun Jackson, and Greg Ward. And Greg Ward was in the slot today. Doug said some good things, I think it was a few days ago, and said that Greg Ward is definitely in contention for competing for the slot wide receiver job. And I loved it. Greg Ward is coming to his own. Even Aaron, the wide receiver coach, Aaron Moorhead said that, you know, when a guy gets cut off the team so many times, like, you know, he wants to take his game to the next level. And Aaron Moorhead even said that Greg Ward has taken his play to the next level. And I think he has too. But he was so successful with the like off the street guys. Like Greg Ward played with backups, okay? He played with backups. And now all of a sudden, like, imagine him playing with the actual starters. And we can tell from Greg Ward when he plays the separation he gets a lot of separation. He gets separation at the line, catch the ball, and then gets yak yards after catch yards right after that, which is great. That's something Nelson Aguilar could not do. I think in 17 he did it. In 17 he did. He got a little bit of space to where he could run by guys. He caught the ball right and was quick catching the ball, changing direction, going upfield, and any angle he can get in open space. And that's it. And Greg Ward's doing that, but I think he's doing it better, to be honest with you. Eagles Clips, man, how you doing, bro? I hope you're having a good day today. I'm happy, man. Jalen Reagor, they said Jalen Reagor looks fantastic. He didn't catch any deep balls. I mean, Carson didn't throw any deep balls to him today, but he threw some short 15, 20 yarders to him today. But looks really fast, catching the football, going around guys. His start and stop speed is fantastic. Just looking really good. I mean, you can't really complain. I can't complain, really. I mean, Jalen Reagor, I'm hoping he has a great year this year. There's a lot of, you throw the ball to a lot of people this year. You know, you're not relying on Zach Ertz as your safety blanket. You know what I mean? Or Dallas Goedert. But, hey, you're going to have both of them on the field. In 12-man personnel, you have Dallas Goedert and Zach Ertz on the field. So much could happen at one time. I mean, red zone, this team. I said this last year about the team. I said last year, you know, they should have had more red zone touchdowns. And I can't stand when we don't get a red zone touchdown. I can't stand that at all. But by week 2, our season was done. Not our season, but we lost everybody. We lost everybody. By week 2, we lost everybody. By that Falcons game, we were done. We lost our whole wide receiver core. We were just done. And these guys got hurt on warm-ups. These guys got hurt warm-ups. Okay? I ain't talking like they got hurt during the game. They got hurt warming up. You know what I mean? Dallas all these guys just got hurt. And then we got screwed in that game anyway. I mean, we got screwed, but then we shot ourselves in the foot at the same time. Nelson Aguilar dropped that pass on the sideline, and then Julio Jones caught that screen for the touchdown, but, you know, there was a push in the back on that. You know, the push in the back that got Julio Jones by our defender got pushed in the back, and we got screwed that game. Okay, so they never called it. Should have been called back. But who knows? The Eagles probably would have lost. I don't know. They could have won. I think they would have won that game if that wasn't called. If that was called, they would have won that game. But Miami Dolphins, that was pretty much the last straw of 2019. That was the last straw of last year. The team was backed into a corner and pretty much like, look yourself in the mirror and ask yourself, what are you going to do? What are you going to do? And, you know, Lane Johnson said it perfectly. Lane Johnson was like, you know, we're backed into a corner right now. Are we going to fight back? And they did. And I didn't expect it. We had one more month left. We had the NFC East on our hands. And I did not think that I thought we were going to lose that Cowboys game. That's what I thought. I looked at it. I said, look, we're either going to lose one of these Giants games, one of these Redskins games, or we're going to lose against the Cowboys and win the rest. And we did it all. And even though I was at the game, I was at the wild card game against the Seahawks. I was there. So I wasn't even mad after the loss. I wasn't even mad. I think I was more mad that Carson Wentz only played 8 snaps. You know, that was really it. I think I was only mad because he played 8 snaps and that was it. But I was there and I left and I said, you know what? We have all these nobodies on our team. Like, you know, they couldn't go against a good Raw. They couldn't go against, you know, the NFC East last year was horrible. You know, Giants, Cowboys. Giants, Cowboys, Redskins weren't good. They weren't good all year. They weren't good in that last month of the season. They weren't good. We had to win out to win. We didn't let them win, and that was it. But I think you take a lot from that this team is the most resilient team in the NFL as of right now. The Eagles are the most resilient team in the NFL. In my opinion, they are, because I don't see other teams doing this. Once they have an injury, they fall apart. The Cowboys get an injury, they fall apart. Any other team, they get an injury, they fall apart. That's how it is. And it's unfortunate, but this culture here and what they bring to the Philadelphia Eagles is just something special. You know what I mean? Just bring something really special. And we take all that from last year and we get 4 injuries start at camp now. And it's just like, and I think 2 of them are legit and 2 of them are just like, you know, bad days. But you can't have Andre Dillard and Jason Peters hurt first day with these neck injuries. I mean, I don't think they're not serious, obviously. So it says that, you know, Jason Peters is day to day. Now he's going to miss time. You know, last Thursday would have been our first preseason game. We would have been in pads two and a half weeks ago. You know what I mean? We would have been in pads already. So there's a lot going on with it. You know, I think down the line, down the stretch, I think, you know, this team will come together and this team will win this year. This team will go far this year. The problem is they need to stay healthy and they can't rely on an off-street. I mean, look, it's next man up mentality, but we can't do this every year. You know, we can't do this every year with these guys. We just can't. You know what I mean? It's just to a point where you got to have the starters on the field, man. Yeah, rely on the young guys. We should have done that earlier last year. Miles Sanders didn't even get into the game. Barely had a few snaps his first, few games. You know, the Eagles, I don't know what their problem is with this veteran mentality over the young guys, but throw these young guys in the fire. They got to do it. You know, they got no choice. They got to throw them in there and they got to do it. They got no choice. You know? Miles Sanders probably would have had over 1,000 yards rushing last year. There's no doubt in my mind that he would have had over 1,000 yards last year. Ali says, who do you think is better, Slay or Chris Harris Jr.? I like Slay better than Harris. I think Harris definitely has more youth, definitely, but I like Slay a lot better. So there's only so much we could do this year. But Carson, I think Carson looks fantastic. I think he is the most ready guy on this offense this year. Now it's all about putting these pieces together the next few weeks. Put these pieces together the next few weeks. Get this offense rolling. Okay? That's what I want to see this year. That's what I want to see very soon. I'm happy with this roster. I'm happy getting some guys back. I'm happy that we drafted a lot of receivers this year. I'm happy about that. The next thing I don't want going into 2020 is an offensive line issue. That's why I said to myself, I'm like, the main thing about signing Jason Peters, if they sign him, if he's if they sign him and then they sign him, he became a guard. I said, make sure that the guy is healthy. Make sure that he's healthy. That's all I want from Jason Peters. Stay healthy the whole year. That's all it is. Mark25, what's up, man? How you doing, bro? Donnie Beck says, I'm a firm believer, and if you take a man, throw him in the fire, he will grow stronger. Hightower, Watkins, Reagor, let's go. Definitely, bro. All three of them could change this offense within a year. Within a year. I didn't hear much from Quez today, but he caught that, he did those little things, over Rasul Douglas, caught that big pass, the one-handed catch. Hightower had a 30-plus yard bomb on the sideline today over Rasul. Rasul just sucks. You gotta get out of here. Gotta get out of here. You know what I mean? Corner-wise, I think we're fantastic. I think we're good. Our second team was horrible. They had Rasul, Sidney, and I think Cravon out there, and they all did horrible. But, I wouldn't put too much on Cravon. But Sidney Jones, I don't think Sidney Jones is going to be nothing. I don't think Rasul's going to be doing a damn thing. They had Rasul on the outside today. Please get him the hell out of there. The only good thing you have with these backups is they've had a lot of playing time. Rasul has been a starter. So, he's had a lot of playing time. Eagles Clip says Carson's going to have another 2017 year because he didn't have to worry about recovering from injuries. You're right. No rehabbing. No rehabbing whatsoever. Carson Wentz he can actually work on his health, work on his weight, work on whatever he's got to work on to keep his body in check. No rehabbing. Rehabbing takes away from everything you do in the offseason. It takes away from your lifting. It takes, maybe not too much lifting, depending on if you're what injury it is, but I think the Eagles can get this done, man. You're going into a 2020 season, which next year in 2021, man, this team is going to let go of a lot of players. This team is the 8th youngest team as of right now. 8th youngest. Okay. 8th youngest team. By 2021, the Eagles will probably one of the youngest teams in the league. We'll probably be a top 3 young team in the league next year. It's going to happen. Times are changing, guys. It's going to happen. Now, are we allowed to have vets? Oh, of course. Have a few vets here and there, definitely. That's the part. You always have vets on your team because that brings your team together. You know what I mean? Jeff Freeland says, I believe the leftover secondary players are going to be a problem this year. You know what? I think it's going to be a very good matchup. I think you got Slay that adds a different, Slay just adds a different layer. With this pass rush on top of it, we actually have talent at cornerback this year. We actually have talent at corner this year. Darius Slay's top 5s. Roby Coleman, top 5. Nasty. Lot of attitude, a lot of personality, a lot of swag. Gonna bring it all. Cravon LeBlanc is right behind him. And you know how Cravon LeBlanc has one more year here as well. So we need to figure that out in the future. You got two slot corners, 2 nickel corners that are pretty much going off contract after this year. Marcus Price, thank you for joining the squad, bro. Do appreciate it, man. Fucking spam call. All these spam calls all day. Annoying. Some days I don't get them. Some days I do get them. But if you guys are here, if you guys haven't subscribed to the channel, please subscribe. Do appreciate everybody being here today. If you guys haven't put a like on this video, please put a like on it. It really does help me out a lot. We're going to be talking Eagles, doing a lot of things. The training camp videos are going to be pumping out the next, till, the season starts, obviously. So I'm very excited with that. Everybody's been amazing. The support's been unreal. So I thank everybody for always supporting me. Much appreciated. Okay. It's gonna be a big year. 2021 is no joke, man. If Quez, Hightower, and look, if all three of these guys could work out, you might let go of Deshaun Jackson after this year. Jeffrey says if the online halfway healthy, the passing game will be awesome. I think the passing game is gonna be fantastic. Passing game will be fantastic. We have Chad. Chad Vetch says, who is the next starter opposite of Slay? I thought Sydney was going to get it, but struggling. It's a training camp, but he made a lot of big plays at the end of the year. Hope he improves. I've been cheering for Sidney Jones for a long time, and I've been cheering for him. I have no problem with him. I'm telling you, Sidney Jones came in for a few plays at the end of the year last year and did very well. He came in at he was a situational cornerback last year that came in at times where, he had to make some plays, and he did. But doesn't mean that he's going to be a starting corner. Probably not. But I'm always rooting for the kid and hoping he doesn't become a big bust that we drafted. Thank God. I don't know what he would have been before that Achilles injury that he had during his pro day, on the last play of his pro day, which is kind of crazy. But if you can get him to, do something. Avonte Maddox started opposite of Darius Slay at camp today, so that's what did happen today. So yeah. I was thinking, if it was me for right now, I thought Avonte Maddox was going to get that spot because he could play safety, he could play corner, he could play inside as well. Now, is he perfect? No. But is he more reliable? Yes. I think closing off half the field with Darius Slay is going to make a huge difference. With this pass rush, these corners will have less of a much crazier time getting after the quarterback this year. So we'll see. As Shuik says, those receivers are, we peak, going to be something serious in the future. Man, I really hope so. I really hope so, man. I really, really hope so, because if all three of these receivers work out this year and get their chances, I'm telling you right now, it's going to be one of the most fresh offenses we've had in a long time. A lot of young guys. Then a lot of decisions will have to be made down the road, but I'm not worried about that. I want to get these guys developed. I want to get these guys on the field. I want these guys facing the best, not facing Rasul Douglas every 2 seconds, because I think anyone could beat Rasul Douglas at this point of the season. Okay? Or at this point in the career, whatever. John Hightower burned Rasul Douglas today, on top of Quez beating him the other day. Okay? So it's crazy. You know what I mean? I think you can literally have a very good team going into 2020. I think Jalen Reagor is going to be fine. I think Quez, I need to see what his route running is. I need to see how he is at the top of his route. We saw him run one post corner route, and that was it. You know what I mean? That's all we saw. That was it. So I'm hoping that we see more. I'm hoping that, these other receivers do well, and, J.J. Arcega-Whiteside, his case is not strong right now. He's already got a lower body injury right now. So that's not looking great for him. I'm telling you right now, this is it. They're not keeping J.J. Arcega-Whiteside after this year if he doesn't even show anything. Okay? Because last year it wasn't really his fault. They threw him all over the place. He wasn't getting much reps, and I don't know. He was dealing with some groin injury last year, but he sucked it up and he went in there and he did what he had to do. You know what I mean? He came in there and did what he had to do. But Whiteside needs to show up this year, because always Howie's going to pull the plug on him and he can go somewhere else and do what he's got to do. I don't know. Because last year he just looked really lost. And he was lost in the playbook last year. The news came out he told everybody that he was lost in the playbook. He didn't know where. And plus, you know what? He's got some playing time under his belt because he played inside, he's played outside. They lined him up wherever the hell they want to line him up. You know, was it a choice? Was it a smart decision to draft J.J. Arcega-Whiteside? Probably not. But it's time now to let these guys flourish and throw them the hell in there, put them in the fire, and just let them roll. That's it. That's all I'm asking for at this point. That's it. All I'm asking. You know what I mean? I don't know how it's going to work, how they do it, but I think facing our own guys, you know, the Eagles it's not a game where there's a time limit on the scoreboard. Now they can actually take these guys, put them in a time limit, get these guys playing for as long as they want because they're on the field. There's no time limit, whatever the hell. Give them as many reps as possible. I think that's the only advantage they have with having no preseason. No. I just think it's a way. I just think, you know, it is what it is with that. You got Darius Slay, you got Roby Cohen. Put these young receivers against Slay and some other guys. I'm telling you, it's going to make them better at the end of the day. It's going to make them better at the end of the day, regardless what happens. You know what I mean? So, can't really complain. Let's see here. Raven LeBlanc, one more year on this contract. Sidney Jones, it's do or die. Do or die for Sidney Jones this year. Total truth. Total truth. Better do something. Master Blank says wasted second rounder. I think it's looking like it. I think I gave it another year. Howie Roseman gave it another year because last year was just a total mess. I think that was definitely the issue. That was definitely the issue. So, it is what it is. It is what it is. So, I'm not complaining about it. I'm not making a huge deal about it. It's 2 second rounders the past 2 years, man. Shit has happened with this second round pick the past 2 years. It's happened and it's been like that. So it's been kind of crazy as of right now. Been kind of crazy. Not knowing what we're doing, what's going on, how it's going, and not sure. But we'll just see. We'll just see down the road. We'll see down the road. That's all we could do. You know what I mean? That's all we can do. See here. Just gotta get this offensive line. We need to get worked out. Need to get worked out. This offensive line. Gotta happen. What's gotta happen right now? I don't know how this offensive line is going to do. Losing Brandon Brooks was a huge hit, but I didn't think that Jason Peters was going to get signed. I thought maybe they would have went after these other Pro Bowl guys. I'm not even sure. But Jason Peters got to, you know, if it's not now he's going to screw up, or if it's not now that he gets hurt, he's going to end up getting hurt later or something. You know what I mean? Like, I remember a couple years ago they were taking him out of games because he was getting tired. Like, his, you know, he's getting old now. Like, it is what it is, but... You know, Andre Dillard's gotta check himself, man. I think he just had a bad day today. I don't think it was. I heard he got knocked down on the ground today in a run. It was the run game, and they ran the ball, and he was on the ground today. I don't know. Something happened. Probably just lost breath. I don't know. Cody Brandberg says, "Oh, Cody, you think it's good that Gerald McCoy is out for the season? That you think he is washed up?" I'm not fucking celebrating that somebody's hurt, if that's what you're trying to get at. No, I mean, he is washed, and that this probably helped my case more than anything. So Joe Enough says, I don't see Peters lasting long. I don't see him lasting long either, bro. I don't. I think it's more physical. It's gonna be more physical at guard than it is at left tackle. Because at left tackle, you have someone like a couple yards in front of you or diagonal from you. And as a guard, you have someone right in your face pretty much. So I don't know what's going to happen with Jason Peters. I really don't. I'm not really high on Jason Peters playing right guard. I mean, look, I'm fine with it, but I just don't think he's going to last. I don't think he's going to last. I just don't see it happening. I probably agree with you, Show Enough. Probably agree with you 100% on that, man. I just don't agree. I don't agree I don't agree that something's gonna happen. I don't know. Jason Peters really has to show me this year. He really has to show me this year because it ain't looking good. It ain't helping his case. You know what I mean? It's not helping his case whatsoever. You know what I mean? So there's 36 people in chat, guys. Appreciate everybody being here today. If you guys haven't subscribed to the channel, please subscribe. We're going to be going over a lot more things. Obviously, it's all Eagles news, training camp, and everything else going on like that. If you guys haven't liked this video, please like this video. Do appreciate it very much. We're going to be going over a lot more things as well. And if you guys have not checked the Shake Squad memberships, please check them out. Just put them up a couple weeks ago, and people have been loving them. And you know, the memberships have been pretty cool. So if you guys haven't checked that out, please check it out in the live chat below. Do appreciate that. Let's see here. Master Blank said Greg Ward starting slot this year. I'm hoping he does, man. I'm hoping that Greg Ward starts this year, man. I'm gonna be happy as hell. I'm gonna be happy sweet titty if he starts this year. I can't wait. I'm excited. I'm hoping, man. Lou Sarah says Miles Sanders is gonna take the next step. Super excited to see more of the playbook run through him. Yeah, definitely, man. Like, I'm excited about Miles Sanders. Not just because of I think he has a huge chance to get a lot of, like, I have a huge chance he goes over 1,000 yards this year. I think easy. But not just that, but in the passing game, he's such a mismatch with this speed that we have on our team on top of Miles Sanders, plus Carson Wentz extending plays with his feet, plus just everything, man. I think it's just such an advantage with this team right now. I think it's a total advantage, to be honest. So, you know, I can't really complain. Can't really complain at all. I hope Greg Ward starts in that slot, man. I hope he does. I hope he does. And you know what? He might get a little bit of a contract after this year, or get him into a contract, you know, middle of the year this year, or something. You can still make contracts if you're open to over the cap, but you have to have a plan in place to get rid of some of this cap, which I trust Howie with the numbers regardless. Lenny D says, I've been trying to take up for J-Jaw, but these rookies receivers trying to make a name for themselves. Yeah, Lenny, perfectly said, man. They're making a name for themselves. They're hungry. You know what I mean? They're very hungry. They want to get in there, do what they got to do. You know what I mean? Like, you're right. I'm probably the most excited about. I'm very excited. I'm very excited about the you know, the receivers coming into this year. I'm so excited about this future of this team, man. So Christian says, you watching the Sixers game? I've been checking up on the score right now. I haven't been watching, but I've been checking up on the score. I haven't checked up on it yet. I had the score up before, but I didn't check it. 45-41. Celtics. I don't know, man. I don't see the Sixers I don't see the Sixers getting past the Celtics, going past the first round. I just don't see it happening. Fortunately, I think they're a first round exit, to be honest. Knock on wood. Yeah, they're keeping up right now. They're keeping up. Brian, what's up, man? Walter Jones, left tackle for the Seahawks, never participated in training camp. The Seahawks always walked in week 1 and dominated the whole season. And JP is as good as Walter Jones if healthy. I mean, I don't know if a move is in place after the first day. Obviously, there's a lot to look at right now, but I don't know if, you know, there's a move coming. Obviously, once the season gets closer, you know, they're going to look at people. They're going to look at players, and they're going to see, like, do we need to go out and grab somebody? Jadeveon Clowney hasn't signed with the team yet, obviously. So I don't know what's going to happen, but they need to figure it out. Lenny says Wentz say that Slay is definitely someone to watch out for when you're passing. That's a very good sign. Oh, of course, man. Like we expected him to have comments like that because Darius Slay, he's a top 5 corner in the league, guys. He's a top 5 corner, man. He's a good player. You know what I mean? I know who Walter Jones is, but I forgot where he played on the offensive line. I thought he played like multiple positions, but I could be wrong though. But we'll see. So, I mean, we'll see what happens, but Carson Wentz looking fantastic. Carson Wentz looks great. Looks very focused, laser sharp focus. So, I don't know what you guys think about this whole team going at the training camp. Obviously, with the 4 injuries, or like at least 2 injuries we have right now, are not fantastic. Not looking good for the defensive line right now. It's 2 guys that are big hits for this defensive line right now. You can't lose these guys. You really can't. Master Blank said Namdi Samuel. Well, if that's what you think, bro, that's what you think. Sure enough, I think the reason they released Trevor Williams was give Grayland Arnold a chance. To be honest with you, I think Trevor Williams was released because he was still rehabbing from injury last year. That's what happened, dude. Sure enough, he was still nurturing an injury from last year. So that's probably why, and he wasn't going to be 100% to hit the field, and they just said screw, and they just let him go. So, but I hope Grayland Arnold gets a chance at corner as well, just because he played corner his freshman year at Baylor and then played free safety, I think, the rest of his years at college. He only played 1 year, but he went into games during the times he was playing safety to play corner here and there if, like, there was somebody out or there was certain matchups they wanted to do. But Grayland Arnold has a lot of experience at corner as well as free. So we'll see what happens. Walter Jones, Hall of Fame left tackle. Yes. I just didn't know if he played another position or not. I don't know if he played another. Quez, so Lou says Quez giving Rasul the work the other day was cool. The speed is fire. If the speed is fire, all we have to find out right now about Quez is his route running. He ran a post corner on Rasul Douglas and got it. I think he did a little double move on him too. I could be wrong, but I think he did like a little double move post route corner on him. So we'll see. But the top of his route, hit the break of his route. They're gonna have to put him on other routes. I want to see him on other routes if he's legit, because that's where we're gonna find out if he is like he's gonna be a very good receiver of this league. If he's got the route running, forget it. I mean, he's already on the team. Let's see here. Go Birds 9 says, what happened to Ja'Cory Shepherd? I don't even know, dude. That's a name I haven't heard. What is that, from the early days? That was a while ago. I don't know. He might not even be in the league anymore. Find out. I don't think he played in the AAF for Birmingham, for the Birmingham Iron, and I don't think he plays anymore. Played for the Birmingham Iron, that was it. Lenny D says Quez is good, but definitely can improve. And that's where Aaron Moorhead comes in. Yeah, I think that's where it's going to make a difference. I think you're right on that with Aaron Moorhead, because having a guy like him, with Aaron Moorhead in the building now, you don't have Carson Walsh here anymore, and you get a lot more experience. But I mean, the coaches are a big part of it. But at the same time, like these guys have to. I think it is a big part of it, but at the same time, these guys have to bring something to the table as well. But that's what I'm looking for at Quez. That break of his route, the top of his route, or just the break of his route when he runs and he does his route. That's what I want to see. How fast he is. Is he getting separation? Is he using his hands after getting the football? Seeing him in open space with the football in his hands. That's what I want to see him on the NFL level. Yeah, that's what I want to see. Ryan, what's up, man? I promise you, moving from left tackle, hard position on the line to guard will be an effortless transition, which is an easier transition. That's why when most tackles lose a step, they move into guard. Yeah, no, I mean, look, I mean, I don't know. Like, for me, I've done it. I've moved from, I pretty much played every position on the O-line. I played in college for 3 years. So I moved from, I mean, I didn't play O-line in college. I played D-line in college, but in high school, I played O-line. I moved from center to left. I was a left tackle pretty much, but I moved from left tackle and to guard. I think it was just more of a, I don't know. I think it was just more of a, it's more, I can't really even explain it too much, but I think at guard, you have to, since the guy is closer to you when you're a guard, you have to turn him a lot faster. You have to block him a lot faster. As a tackle, it's not as bad because you get a little bit separation at a tackle position, but Tonio said, you heard that Nigel saying the Eagles weren't a winning team. No, I did not. Why would he say that? E287 says, Fly Eagles. What's up, man? Eagles got everyone watch out for Miles Sanders. He's going to have a huge year. He is. He is. He's going to have a huge year, man. I can't wait. I can't wait. I'm very excited. Very excited about Miles Sanders this year. I honestly think he'll be a standout for our offense this year. He'll be one of the standouts for our offense. That's definite. Miles has got that gritty giddy, bro. He's just got that anger running with the football. He's just got that swag when he scores. I love his attitude. I love his work ethic. I just love his attitude, man. Gunnoff says, as a left guard, you have to turn that defensive tackle outwards. Yeah, like if you have to do like a reach block, and reach blocking is not easy. I mean, it depends on how big of a guy you are too, because if you're not a big guy playing guard, and you don't have much really good strength, it's not going to be fantastic. And trust me, I've screwed up before. Trust me. Or you let him come towards you a little bit, and then you turn him. Like you're pass blocking, but you're not pass blocking. You pretty much go back like you're about to pass block, and he comes in and you pretty much scoop him up, turn him around. That's what I used to do. I used to set my legs as if I was pass blocking, and then as soon as he comes, then him looking at my feet and how my hands are, he knows that I'm pass blocking, but I'm really not. And he comes in, I trap him coming into me because he thinks he's just going to do a full pass rush, and I turn him around easy going back to a run block. So I've done that a lot, and I don't know. It seems like it's easy. It's probably so much. It's probably, I don't know. Well, we'll have to see. We'll have to see how he does. I mean, that's pretty much it. Tyler says, watch the Giants or football team rise up and surprise everyone in the NFC East title this year. Look, the Giants are a big question mark this year, but I think the Redskins, the Washington football team, I think is one of those teams. I think they're definitely on the rise. I think their offense looks fantastic. I think their defensive line and they got a few pieces on that defense that look really good right now. I think Haskins is coming into his own a little bit. I think he just needs a little bit more time. Obviously, Alex Smith is coming back. I've always been not a fan of the Washington football team, but I think they're actually rising. I think Rivera being the head coach, and I think a lot is happening with Washington right now. I think they're coming into their own right now. So I think that's a team that's definitely on the rise, and the Eagles need to watch out for the Washington football team. Obviously, the first game is going to be a toss-up game. This game could go to anybody because it's been the most screwed up year between the pandemic and just how football has been going with no rookie minicamp, no development, no nothing. A lot of lost grass time for all teams in the NFL. So Tyler says, still think the Eagles take the division easy this year. Oh, I'm not saying easy this year, but I think every team's gonna have a hard time this year. I think it's all really gonna be about, you know, just being consistent. I think consistency is gonna be really important for every team this year. I think that's where it's really gonna be a huge difference. I mean, look, if this team is healthy, I think they'll steamroll teams this year. I think this team could score over 30 every game. Okay, but if they get injured, that's where it's going to be a problem. That's where all the problems are going to come. So, you know, do I think where it's going to be easy in the beginning? Probably no. Every team is going to have to just get a little bit of a vibe. You know, it just has to like just keep playing every week and just get better. Unfortunately, we lost a lot of grass time, and you know, we're just going to have to see. Jonuff says playing O-line was easy, but to be boring unless I was pulling. that was a lot of guys. A lot of guys were bored if they weren't pulling. They really weren't. I used to love those plays pulling. I used to love it. Tony says, sorry, I meant Nigel said he's finally on a winning team. Now he said that to a reporter, I think. Oh, well, we'll see what happens. Because once Drew Brees is gone in 2 years, we'll see. Dave Ignite, 5 bro. How you doing, man? Hope you're doing good today, bro. And been streaming for a bit here. But everybody's in here. Everybody's having a good time, and it's all that matters. So I appreciate everybody being here. 35 people in the chat right now, guys. Love the support. Love you guys and what you guys been doing. If you guys haven't subscribed to the channel, please hit that subscribe button. A lot of Eagles Roundtable. Even if you're not an Eagles fan, you're just a regular fan of football or whatnot, I cover the Eagles and do some cool things. So you'll like it. I cover a lot of bases of the Eagles and what they do. So very much appreciated. I'm going to be doing a live stream, hopefully, with some YouTubers soon, going over some things and doing some crazy stuff like that. If you guys haven't hit the like button, please hit the like button. I really do appreciate it. It really does help me out a lot. So please hit that like button if you guys get the chance. If you guys haven't checked out the Shake Squad Army memberships, Chaos the Filthy, what's up, man? Speaking of a member, and Stephen Joyce here. What's going on, bro? We have 2 members in here already, but if you guys haven't checked the Shake Squad Army memberships, please check them out. Been uploading stuff here and there. Membership only videos, get your custom emojis and your live chats. So we'll be good with that, man. I do appreciate everybody being here today and showing love, and you know, I appreciate you guys a lot. So much appreciated. I think, you know what, at the end of the day, look, I understand 100% what's going on with this team, and you know what, I'm not, you know, saying we're gonna steamroll and go to the Super Bowl. I'm not a guy that talks Super Bowls, you know, early. You know, I don't do that like some guys do that. I'm not like that. But what I do like about it is that, you know, this team has come a long way. Eagles have landed. What's up, man? Eagles offense will be tough to stop this year. We're going to put up lots of points per game this season. Definitely, bro. I'm hoping to God this team stays healthy. A lot of points are coming. A lot of points are coming this year, man. Throw these guys in the fire. Throw some of these guys around, and let's see what this team is made of. We're going to have to check what this team is made of by this first game. That's what we're going to have to see. You know what I mean? That's what we're going to have to see. So I'm hoping to God that we get something out of this, man. I want to see all these receivers do very well. See what happens. You know, running back wise, we didn't really hear much. I know Jalen Reagor was working punt returns today, which I actually forgot to mention in my main video, which I'll get back to that tomorrow. But we have actually, Jalen Reagor did punt returns today, top of being a wide receiver. So that's cool. Didn't hear much. I think Corey Clement was the only news that we really heard of today. Corey Clement was looks healthy, looks good. Obviously, they weren't hitting him. Nothing was going on, but he was very agile. He was moving. He was stop speed was good. He was moving back and forth. He just looked healthy, and it's good because, you know, he hasn't been good since 17, really, since the Super Bowl. This is a guy who had 100 receiving yards as a rookie in the Super Bowl. I mean, this is undrafted. This is a this is a guy who came from Wisconsin. You know, Corey Clement came from Wisconsin. He never caught the football out of the backfield in Wisconsin, ever. And the Eagles turned that around. Like, when Jordan Howard came here, the Bears didn't throw the ball to him anymore because he used to drop balls all the time. Look what they did. The Eagles, you know, I think he got 1 or 2 touchdowns. I think he got 1 touchdown on a pass. And I think, you know, they threw the football to him a few times. You know, didn't make it a crazy thing every game. But, you know, they did the same thing with Jordan Howard as well. So I was happy about it. You know what I mean? They're turning running backs. They're pretty much taking everything out of a running back that they can get out of them. You know what I mean? That's what I like about it. That's what I really like about it. You know what I mean? Yo, Anthony Perry, man, what's going on, bro? Ace Chewing says, I want to see Watkins. I want to see him too, bro. I'm excited. Can't wait. I can't wait. Joe Nuff says, we should average 30 points a game at least. The season is a failure if we only win one game than last season. It should be 11 wins or more. It should. It should. It honestly should. It should be 11 wins. I'm putting this team on a very high bar right now because of how this, how Howie Roseman has put this team together, and just what these guys can put to the table of the season already. It's just absolutely amazing if they can get this done. You know what I mean? That's where it's gonna really, that's where it's really going to make a huge difference. I'm excited about it. I am. I'm very, very excited. So, here, what else we got? We have. What is this? Oh, okay. Andy Perry said, it was good seeing the guys in those uniforms, my dude. Yeah, it was, man. It was. It was great. It was fantastic. Did they have a live stream practice today or no? I haven't been on YouTube at all today. I've been on YouTube, but I haven't been looking down on the subscriptions to see if they had like a live stream practice today. I was hoping maybe they did. I'm not really sure. But hey, I mean, we'll see what happens in the meantime of what's going on. But yeah, open. All right. I honestly want to see if there was. I'm not really sure at all if they had one. They didn't have one. Not even sure. Okay, we're gonna find out. I hope we get to see a scrimmage, man. I hope we get to see somebody. I hope we get to see somebody. Be very happy. Corey Clement had a press conference. I saw that. Carson Wentz, Fletcher Cox. I don't know. I don't think they did, which sucks because I really wanted them to have a live stream of practice today. So we'll see. We'll find out. We'll find out what happens. But I'm excited. I'm excited about these guys. So it was a struggling day today. You know, I mean, we had some good news, bad news, but I think down the road it'll be. I think down the road we're gonna do well. Have that feeling this year. I just get that feeling of just doing well with the team. Offensive line, we need to figure out what's going on, and these receivers, we need to figure it out quick. You know, we need to put these guys under blast at practice, get these guys against the best, and get this done. I think that's where it's gonna count the most. Shoeing says, I want to see how good defense can lock down offensives. I don't see many offensive stopping our offense. You mean? I want to just see. I want to see our top. I want to see all these young receivers go against the best guys on defense. Against Slay, Roby Coleman, you name it. I want to see all these guys against all the top guys on our defense. That's what I want to see. So that's what I want to see from some of these guys. Andy Perry says, yeah, there was some live streaming going over a few players, like 12 minutes. Oh, okay. Okay. Should be good. Should be awesome. There's a picture of Hightower. Is it Hightower? I think it is. The picture of Hightower on Deshaun on. Oh, there it is. Oh, I see it now. Awesome. I haven't watched this today. Now, the problem is I would like to put this practice as a background for future videos, but unfortunately, like, I don't trust the Eagles at all because, yeah, I don't know if that's, yeah, I don't think I'm going to be doing that at all. I used to do it. That was before I got monetized. I don't think I'm going to do it just because the Eagles are, they like giving you strikes on your channel. So that's what I'm probably. No, I swear you didn't miss anything, bro. I mean, you missed a few things. Just talking about what's been going on at camp. So we're excited, man. We're excited. And Carson looks bigger, man. He does. He looks bigger. Roby Coleman. We're gonna find out what this team's made of. Gonna find out, man. Secondary is gonna be so different. It's gonna be so. Telling you, a different thing. Got Roby Coleman, Jalen Arnold talking on the sideline. Is that Cravon? No, it's Sidney Jones. Yeah, I'm excited. Yeah, Whiteside's not even dressed up at all. Yeah, Sean Perry, man, he made 2 good plays today. Sean Perry did a good job. They say to call him Sean Perry. Wait, I called you Anthony Perry, not Sean Perry. Sean Bradley, sorry, Sean Perry. Why do they call him Sean Perry? Yeah, Sean Bradley made 2 good plays today and tackled Goddard on a short pass. And you know, Jim Schwartz said that these linebackers were really fast too. So. Roby Coleman's teaching teaching Jalen Arnold. There's Reagor. Reagor and Eagles green. How about that? How about that? Great. Eagles Company 992, what's up, man? Hey, Joe, did you hear about the Nelson Aggie failed at wide receiver because of the Philadelphia media? No, what happened? I don't get it. You think Bradley's gonna be a stud? You think Bradley's gonna be a stud? Danny, what's up, man? How you doing, bro? For the Sixers game. They're staying close. Thank God I'm not hard. Thank God I'm not die hard. Like, I'm not all into the Sixers. Like, I like the Sixers and I watch them, but I'm not like freaking out about them because, like, thank God I don't have time to cover the Sixers because I don't know. I really don't know. Yeah, Derek Barnett, man. I know. We talked about it earlier. Anthony says S-Dot got that attitude. Yeah, he does. He does. Yeah, they had Jalen Reagor on punt returns, as it looks like. Yeah, Carson looks smooth, man. Looks smooth, looks healthy. Looks fantastic. Great. Other than that, guys, I mean, that's pretty much what's been going on today. Nothing much. You guys haven't subscribed to the channel, please subscribe. Do appreciate it. If you guys haven't put a like on this video, I do appreciate that as well. Guys, it really does help me out a lot. Just been going over Yeah, here we go. The start of training camp with pads on. This is gonna be very exciting. It's gonna be very exciting. We're gonna see what happens. There'll be a lot of competition. What's going on? So. Dallas Goedert's been a stud, bro. And Wentz up to 250, but a Hulk 250. Yeah. Kevin Crone says Eagles waive Kyle Lauletta. Huh? Really? Kyle Lauletta is gone. Is Nate Sudfeld going to be a practice squad quarterback? Don't know. Kyle Lauletta was just a camp arm. I mean, you don't need 4 quarterbacks in camp now because you don't like. We have no preseason because you don't need 4 quarterbacks now. T24 Mamba says he got another level to feel it in Dallas. Feel it in Dallas. I do the same, man. But says Carson arm definitely bigger. He should be tougher to. He will. We don't need him getting hit anyway. With what we have on what we have with this offense now. Look, I see Jackson, Ward, Sanders in the lineup right now. Reagor. Oh boy. Oh boy. They got Reagor and Deshaun lined up on the left side. Great. So we got 3 now. We don't need 4 quarterback. Like this lineup, man. Sean Jackson's gonna tear some up, man. Yeah, Hurts. Everyone says Hurts looked really good today. Hurts looked really good today. Cool. Yep. Oh, that was it. How long was it? 12 minutes? Wait, you told me 12 minutes. T24 Moms is Carson Wentz arm and footwork is on the new level from videos I've been stuff that I could never have. Anthony Perry says the lineup looking good. Yeah, I love the lineup right now. Eagles have Lance said Hurts will be the backup by the time the season. Head and shoulders are better. Yeah, I don't know, man. It's like, oh, Nate Sudfeld's the backup, but we split the reps between Jalen Hurts. They're gonna make Jalen Hurts the backup quarterback. Hurts is going to be the backup quarterback. I know, Danny. Trust me. I already said that a million times. If we stay healthy, we're good. Yeah, he threw a bomb to Hightower, 30-plus yarder on the sideline over Rasul Douglas. Rasul's got to get the hell out of Philly. So it's like enough. Maybe not out of Philly. God. Enough says Dallas training camp act like COVID don't exist. They're having parties, bro. Having parties. Wes Watkins make a case. Hopefully, man, I want to see more reps. I want to see more of my eyes. See what the hell he's doing. What I want to see. That's going to make a big difference right there. You know, Rasul did as much as he could when he was with us, but he was on the second. Well, he was on the second defense, and they said they all played really bad. They didn't really play well. What the hell was that? Oh, I don't know who the hell. Sorry, someone's laying on the ground. Like who? What's up, Joey? Rough day for me. What do you mean rough day for you? Like news wise, what's going on? Or you had a rough day at work? Danny says Rasul's slow. Definitely. DMF man, what's going on, dude? Hello, Joey. Love the content. Did you hear Nigel Brown speaking blasphemy, claiming the Eagles aren't a winning organization? Talk about Salt. Yeah, I heard it from someone else in the chat, which I didn't even know. That's ridiculous. Eagles Atlanta says Sewell getting cooked over the field. He's well done in a week of practice. T24 Mama 8 says, do you think he's getting snaps? It's a mystery. Jalen Hurts real over Sewell. Well, that's not gonna happen. We're pretty deep at it now. Watchway says, Joey, can you explain what happened to Javon Hargrave, Derek Barnett? School got bigger. School got bigger, not better, but by all the new features we got. Nah, it's not even telling us. I think Hargrave was upper body multiple weeks. Derek Barnett was lower body day by day. Peters and Dillard got lower body injuries, but they're not going to be. I don't know. Dillard and Peters had I don't know, something happened. I don't know what really happened, but they're not threatening. JJ Arcega-Whiteside had a lower body injury today. Show enough 215 says Rasul goes somewhere and play as a safety or nickel and 3-4 and be a stud. We're playing Rasul out of position. I think we are too, definitely. Funky says rough day on the job. Dude, I'm sorry, bro. Sometimes we have those fucking days at work, man, but I hope you're feeling better. Hope everything's going well with you today. Kevin Cronin says the Eagles got another wide receiver. Can you look who it is for me during the stream? The Eagles got another wide receiver. Did we? Well, we signed another guy you're talking about? I don't know who they got.
It's definitely a regular environment. Last two, I went to come to a place where I can coach, have that. It's definitely a regular environment. Last two, I went to come to a place where I'm known for I can coach, have that. It's definitely.
Are you like a piece of shit? Like, you're kidding, right? Nigel Bradham. Wow. Oh, Marcus Green. Oh yeah, we signed him like a couple days ago. We cut him and re-signed him again. Yeah. Wow. Yeah, I saw Timmy sign with the Jags. That Jags defense is like, there's nobody there. There's nobody there. Wow. Wow. Nigel Bradham. Okay, I get it now. Menacea Bailey, yeah, I think he is. Andy Perry says I got a feeling Killins will be gadget guy. He's also running with wide receiver. Awesome. Yeah, I saw that. Killins is going to be on the shelf. He's most likely going to be on special teams, and then if he has to fill in, then yeah, probably he'll fill in. But we're just gonna have to see, and we're just have to find out with him. I hope they don't cut Adrian Killins. I really hope not. I mean, hopefully he gained some weight. There was a rumor he gained some weight. Sure. Yannick is not gonna. Yannick has no. There's nothing he could do. There's nothing he could do. He's like done. He's done. He's cooked meat. He's done. He's gonna have to wait the whole entire year. The Jags have the upper hand over him. Like, they could just let him sit there, collect his money. If he comes back, then he comes back. But comes back playing for the Jags, that's fine. But as of right now, it's not looking like he's coming back. Might not even get traded. And the Jags have been real picky about this trade with him because they want like the perfect deal. They've been waiting and waiting and waiting. The more they wait, the more money. I mean, they have the upper hand because they can wait. And if Yannick doesn't play, every bit of money that comes out of it will go straight into that cap space. He loses a lot of money, just like how Le'Veon Bell did. He left a lot of money on the table. Missed games, lost money, went straight to the Jags cap space, and didn't care. Oh, he's up to 178 now. Awesome, show enough. 4 straight years in the playoffs, and you... Oh, man. Yeah. Bullshit, man. Kind of pisses me off, honestly. A winning culture. Nice to play for a winning culture. Nice. Nice, bro. All right, my dudes. We are going to be live streaming probably tomorrow after review. So every video that I do, depending if I get my training camp videos out middle of the afternoon, I will be premiering them for everybody to watch for a premiere. If I do it late at night, I will set it to a daytime. I will set it to a daytime the next day. I would like to get all these out on the day of training camp. This way, nothing's screwed up. But I have the dates in the title so you guys don't get confused. It helps me as well. So I will have a lot more coming out soon. So if you guys haven't subscribed to the channel, please subscribe. Do appreciate this. Or you guys haven't liked this video before this stream ends today, please hit that like button before you leave today. If you guys haven't checked out the Shake Squad memberships, please check them out. Be in the live chat below. Really do appreciate it. We're gonna get some stuff going and get some stuff going. So other than that, guys, I will see you guys tomorrow. Don't worry, we'll be around. Content is coming.